Hello and welcome to The Collector, issue 127, spring 2021. And it says at the top here, 100mm challenge, winners revealed. Also, the line was 1830s loco announced, and in HM600 launched its DC that thinks it's a DCC. And on the front here it says Thompson Pacific debut, latest LNER 462 in detail. And then at the bottom here it says loads for Rocket Waggons. That's just to show you if you've got a wagon for the rocket what you can put on it. Content page, and it says more about what you can put. It looks like there's a boat and a few more bits and pieces. We'll come to that in a minute. Page line to be released, and it says seen on 25th May 1980. Line was star exhibit as the L&MR 150th anniversary celebrations held over 3 days from 24th to 28th of May at Rainhill, Leicestershire. More photos there of it. It just talks about the new HM6000 controlled system launched and how it works. And it talks about the 9F update. It works on the new BR standard 9F2100. It's reported to be progressed well. The attached renders will give readers an idea of the level of detail that will be incorporated with those state-of-the-art models. Decorated Russians 88Ds, there's 4 of them there. And for any children out there, there's a thing about the Hornby Kids Zone, colouring games and quizzes. 100mm anniversary challenge, and the winners are, as part of the Hornby Big 100th anniversary celebration, we invited Collectors Club members to enter the 100mm anniversary challenge back in issue 125, and last issue we published all the entrants and invited readers to go online to Hornby's YouTube channel where everyone could vote for their favourite, and hundreds of you did exactly that. There's a fish quay. Someone category 16 and under. I think we saw this in the last video. Over 16, something to do with cricket there. Chrome locomotives. Have you ever come across a Hornby locomotive that had been chrome plated and wondered what it was? Pat Hemmond shed lights on this strange phenomenon. Back in days when trying Hornby models were manufactured in the Rovex factory at Westford on the outskirts of Margate, workers retiring from the workforce were allowed to choose models as a leaving memento and had their bodies chrome plated. Later these models would sometimes come up into the market and were snapped up by collectors. All at ones I have seen dated from the 1960s and early 1970s. Do not know whether the practice had started long before during the Triangle Railway period extended into the Hornby Railway years, but I would be interested to find out more there. Rocket to success. The introduction of the latest model of Stephenson's rocket and a range of rolling stock presented new possibilities for those who enjoy period modelling, as Ian Lamb found out. Full-size rocket there, full-size carriage there, drawing of it there, and the one at the Science Museum. And somebody's done a model of the excellent model of the Rainhill trials in 1829. Loads for Rocket Waggons. Loads are carved from basil wood. They only need rough shaping as the tarpaulin will cover them up. Let's see, there's drawings here. Looks like they've got animals in cages there. Things in tarpaulin. Just showing you how you do a boat. 65mm long rowboat kit from Mantua, part 36490. It's just the right size for one of these Hornby wagons. It's supplied with laser cut interior detail which we don't need, although the oars at least could be useful detail of the corner of the layout, showing you how you can fix it on. Some tie down rings will help hold the boat down. These are made by twisting soft wire around a thin 1mm diameter drill bit. The tool is stuck into a hole drilled in the deck with superglue. The trick works well for adding detail to low mat wagons too. There's some ideas what you could add to your wagons. Have a boat, or you can have some balsa wood covered in tarpaulin. Mixed traffic, Thompson land. Ungainly in appearance but repeatedly requested, the Thompson A2/2 and A2/3 class Pacifics are intended appearing to Eastern region modelers. The collector takes a close look at these new additions to the Pacific roster from Hornby, one called Steady Aim, the Tane of Thief. Everyone will have heard of the Grizzly A3 and A4 world-class specifics. They were the cream of the LNER fleet and were known for their work on title trains, and the most glamorous of express Thompson's A2/2 and A2/3 mixed traffic pursuits were to some extent least well known, but nevertheless have been requested many times by modelers to ready to run from 00 gauge. Essential information: R3830 A2/2 number 60501 Coco the North BR line green early crest era 4. R3831 A2/2 number 60505 Tane of Thief BR line green late crescent era 5. A3812 A2/3 number 500 Edward Thompson LNR lined apple green era 3. Just some of them. Prices are £190, DCC ready. Features: DCC ready 8-pin socket, 28mm round speaker space, small tension lock coupling in NEM pocket, 5-hole motor suitable for second ranges curve, suitable for era 3 to 5. It just shows the inside. Just shows you how nice and tidy it is inside, and then in the tender there. Where you put a speaker and a chip. Some nice black and white photos of the Thompson's A2. Nice colour photo there. Locomotive profile. Been quite dirty there. Rusty, 1961. They're in service 43 to 61. Wheel arrangement 462. Driving wheel diameter 6 feet 2 inches, boiler pressure 225 pounds per square inch, BR power class 8P7F, and only 6 were built. Starlight Express. There have been some unusual one-offs and limited edition products by Hornby over the years. Look back at the proposal for a set to mark one of the most successful stage ever. I think I saw that show. It's all about people standing on roller skates and dressing up as steam locomotives and diesels. There was a model presented to the Queen Elizabeth on the 22nd March 1984. Like, what's she going to do with it? Like, she's into model trains? I don't think so. Here we go, Apollo Theatre. There you go, the roller skates there. Class of Starlight Express take a photo called Outside Apollo Victoria Theatre, 1984. What was then the Kent and East Sussex Railway, Huntsley Alderstry 060 number 24. The locomotive had been specially brought into London on the back of a low loader for the occasion. Former War Department loco now at the Colne Valley Railway in Essex, undergoing overhaul. And then there's a Starlight Express, coaches and wagons. They go around for quite a number of years. Constant adventure. Nesting in the area, outstanding natural beauty. Travelled walker and railway enthusiast in Lamb sets out to combine his passion seeking the remains of a long closed concession branch line in the Lake District. That line no longer exists in Foxfield, Bowness, Inverness, Woodlands, Drover. Last right, the SLS MLS Furnace Rotor on 27 August 1961. Almost 60 years on, showed how much red sharing has taken over the former railway line, now a walkway to the southern exit from Constant Station. A pretty sad photo says, trains no more. Not long after closure in the early 1960s, track has all been lifted, but the buildings were all still in contact. I wonder what's left there today. It says, once upon a time these gate posts protected the railway, now they simply remind us of where the line once ran. It says, track bed has returned to nature in many places. If you were walking past, you'd never known there was once a railway line there. Bit of a diagram of the station, where the goods yard was, and they even had a turntable there, and then a shared signal box. So a signal box. Typical motive power, Hornby R36. 52 LMS Stania 264 number 2435. There you go, that's a model of it there. Actually working on this one though. Quite a nice logo this one. See, that says LMS, this is actually a British Railways one, so it's a different number. You just about to see in the cab there. No, you can't, it's quite dark, but there's its whistles just there. Spring buffers. Bitten by the bug. Some picture of lockdown creation. It says, hello fellow club members. Last time I had a train set, it was made by Triang, and I was tender age of 10. At the age of 65 last year, I was given a collection of old track locomotives and rolling stock, and it got me thinking. Galvanised by lockdown, I started laying down some of the track, and before long I was bitten by the bug, buying more track to expand on what I had, plus some locomotive carriages. There's White Magic. I think it's talking about the Isle of Wight. I think. Celebrating 50 years since it operated its first heritage era steam train. I was right, the Isle of Wight Steam Railway is a classic amongst preserved railways, which locomotives and carriages that have genuine island pedigree. I think I heard you might even find an old underground train on the Isle of Wight. Might say about it, I don't know. The Isle of Wight Steam Railway recreates the classic British rural branch line with small vintage steam locomotives hauling carriages of equal vintage, including some beautiful restored award-winning four-wheeled vehicles. Among the local types exported to Ireland, and other than the Adams O2 Class 404-4T that saw out steam on Ireland, arguably the most famous were the 19th century built Starlight Terriers. More photos there. I think that's a nice photo there. Tranquil setting of Ashley is about to be disturbed by an XLSWR 020-4-4T. Oh look, that's interesting. Someone's got a locomotive in their front garden by the looks of it. I think, I don't know. Newton was the original name of WS Freshwater, built in January 1877 for the LB and SCR. Following 36 years of the Isle of Wight, it returned to mainland in 1949 after retiring in 1966. It was bought by a Portsmouth brewery and put on display outside a Hailing Billy pub on Hailing Island and given its old name back. As seen here, it returned to the Isle of Wight in June 1979 and returned to the steam as W8 Freshwater 2 years later. There's a competition here to win the iTraveller. Your chance to win Hornby's brand new iTraveller 6000 train set. And the question is, how many trains can be operated by the same time on one Hornby HM6000 control unit 1, 2 up to 4? If you think you know the answers, email your answers to marketing@hornby.com by the 27th of May 2021. We can post your entries to the Hornby Club competition, Hornby Hobbies Limited, Westwood Industrial Estate, Margate, Kent, CT9 4JX. And then don't forget to include your address or contact details so we can get in touch with you if you're the winner. And the winners will be announced in the next issue of the showcase. A roundup of recently released Hornby models are available at your local stockists now. Buffet restaurant car, and it looks like an intercity buffet. Cat number R4971/2/3/4, BR MK1 in BR maroon, SR green, BR blue/grey, and intercity era 5 to 8, $34.99 each. Just showing you what it looks like inside. I think everybody recognised the old red stripes of the intercity. HST power cars with buffer. HST power cars with buffers. City of Edinburgh, I think that says. That's unusual. Normally they don't have buffers at the front. £289.99. Great Value Railroad Class 20. Transferred goods shed, £38.99. R7282 Skatedale Great Western Railway goods shed. And something for the children, play trains, Flash Bolt and Thunder. I think that's Flash Bolt and Thunder, I'm not sure. All battery operated, plastic track, but extra track for it and rolling stock. analog, but not as we know it. Technology marches forward, and sometimes you have to stop and think to realise just how much things do change in a relative short period of time. There we got the duet, which I've got there. It's really good. Got a wave switch. Got the resistance, where everything clicks. It's really good. And on the side, that's where you can connect like lights, points, anything like that. Special offers and attractions, masks, tea towels. www.etsy.com/UK/shop/Nens Design Studio. You get 10% off face masks. I might do that, I don't know. Some books there, stamps, and connect with Hornby. So that's my review of the Collector's Magazine, issue 127. Hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe without passing by, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.